Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to the first and only episode of Return to Grace. I saw this on Game Pass and thought it looked really, really cool, really interesting. So I'm going to play it. I'm not going to give you any... It's a short game, as you can tell by the length of the video. But I'm not going to give you any info about it. You're just gonna be along for the ride with me.
Can you take control?
The storm is
No,
interfering with
sorry,
my
I can't.
senses.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Well, that wasn't very helpful. You didn't give me enough time to brace, dude.
Addy,
Yes? Hello?
Addy, please respond.
Hello?
Everything hurts.
Yeah, everything
Now
hurts.
for nearly an hour.
What?
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
that.
My hull is
think?
intact.
Uh-huh.
Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
Not good.
Oh, my back. Can you let me out?
Yeah, are you a
Not before we
chiropractor by any
open up your
chance?
suit.
What about
Okay,
it?
Talk.
Fashion
Green
or...
on seals, green on batteries.
Ah,
Thermals are, well, not green, but fine.
Okay.
And you have 5.35 hours of oxygen. Maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot.
great.
But Addy, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
it's fine. I have a plan.
Yes, the discussion that we've had
I
before.
have a plan.
Do you? Do we?
Understood.
Do I?
Now, open the hatch.
Yeah, do it.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have
Man.
to pull the manual release.
Okay, gimme. There we go.
Seriously.
So far, so good.
Stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ow. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it, Addy? Nice shoes.
Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything.
It's a little face.
The original beacon signal.
I love it.
You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
Okay.
Alright.
Ah, this way.
Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
You know
I'm coming for you, Grace.
Anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong.
A candy shop?
Grace is here.
Well, if you say it could be anything, it could be a candy shop.
Storm. Where would this have come
Or a
from?
McDonald's.
There is
That would be nice.
refuge terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume
Oh.
that Ganymede is not an exception.
What
There's
this?
nothing man-made here.
Yeah, let me examine it. Oh, there we go.
Weather station, or maybe a seismic station? It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes
Okay.
dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
700! Oh,
Little
God.
bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
Okay.
By all estimates, the beacon is
Don't
within
break, don't break, don't
400
break.
meters.
It didn't break.
This
Good.
looks climbable.
Climb it then. Oh yeah, look at me go. I'm a badass space woman.
Which way here?
Left, because I'm left-handed. Anything? Oh, well, literally, dude, it wouldn't have mattered. Another little bridge. Who are the people making these bridges? Because they suck at making bridges.
Yep. There goes the back again.
What
Just give it a
Like
nice
this,
stretch.
David Fisher.
You'll be fine.
Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
What? What does that even mean, woman? You're confusing me already. Hello? Hopefully no creatures are in these caverns. No bats.
Looks a little tight.
Well, actually, bats would be quite nice. Maybe then I'd become Batwoman.
It's opened up again.
God. It's a bit snowy.
Another
Have I-
station. Too close together to be weather
Okay.
stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here.
Ice quakes. That sounds terrifying.
The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close.
Got 2 achievements already.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Well, I wish you did as well. You'd be a much nicer companion if you shared my optimism. Whoa, hello.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
This has to be it.
Can I climb this?
What do you see?
Don't think so.
I'm looking at what.
Dude, another achievement. Let me examine the ladder. Thank you.
Destroyed surface ladder. I'll need to find another way.
You could jump that. Oh, whatever.
I can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see an exhaust port.
Jump to? Yeah, so you can't jump to the ladder, but you can jump this. Alright, go on then. Well, clearly the gravity is a little different on this planet. Unless we're on Earth, in which case, why don't we have that gravity here already, now?
Let's find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
I have a huge space helmet on. Wait, how long did she say? 900 years? It's quite a lot of years.
Hope my light still works.
Well, there you go, it does. Good
You
thing
should
it didn't
see
jump
this
scare me.
tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Well, I don't know. How much did it cost to build the shuttle? I guess that would be the cost. Silly
Like a bit of a labyrinth.
AI
Picking
companion.
up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Yup,
Loud and clear, buddy.
so far. I hope this isn't a horror game.
Decent condition.
This would be a terrifying place to run into a monster.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addy. We've had our hopes dashed before.
Is that a word people use? I mean, I know the word dash exists, but I never heard anyone say we've had our hopes dashed. I didn't know it was a verb. Examine.
This can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Do it then. Don't get chopped. That'd be bad. Don't want to get my leg cut off. Examine the shaft.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
Yeah, don't
And
jump.
gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth. Then a
Well-
15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G.
Man,
YOLO then, I guess.
it's probably fine.
I could
Whee!
calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts.
Okay,
if
cool.
You've already jumped, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
I take back telling her not to jump.
Boy, this is slick.
There we go. I was about to say, are we about to fall? Slip. Slide. Ouch. Oh, I guess not ouch so much.
Whoa.
Are you
This is
sure,
cool.
Addy?
Nah,
Working
not yet.
on it? The structure is enormous.
It is
This has to be
huge.
the Grey Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Yeah, I don't know why you would say that, Addy. Like, that's just a
Found the
bit.
beacon. The transmitter is on
Push a
some
button.
sort of console.
It must be part
So
of the control
many
network for the
achievements.
megastructure.
Got another
Think we can
one.
Make a connection here?
I know they're not popping up on the recording, but
If you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
the noises, I think.
The interface language is quite old and sophisticated.
Wow.
We should be able to calibrate your computer to interact.
Okay.
You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal.
That means nothing to me.
I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Okay. Oh. That's cool.
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Awesome.
And here's the final position.
This way. Right there, look at that.
That's it. We're in.
Amazing.
Accessing the network now.
Alright. Hello?
Shit.
Yeah.
Alan, you there?
Oh.
Alan?
Hello.
Who are you?
Visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this?
You have a cubic mouth.
Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Okay.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
To
My
find
name
her.
is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
Get some better
I have
eyes.
connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here.
Yes, I will. You're a
Out of
stranger.
this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Okay. As long as it doesn't hoist me up like Assassin's Creed. But at the same time, I would like you to give me my Alan
Before a
back.
hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
Aha. Found it.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Well, I figured that. Pull it.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Right.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age.
Aha.
Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade.
Damn.
scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune. And then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well-
you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Oh, so I'm an archaeologist. I thought I was a space explorator. Space explorator.
The first step to
Another
restoring
achievement.
Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. What's this?
What do I do here?
This is a security panel.
I got that.
I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Okay.
Huh?
The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Oh, so
you're
1,
not
2,
Grace,
3,
then
4,
what do I
5,
call you?
6,
I
7,
don't
8,
think there are
9.
any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now.
Oh my god, Logic.
Better idea
No
who
way.
you are.
The rapper?
And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then,
Nice one.
until we have a better idea of who you are.
That is my name. You can't get a
What
better
exactly
idea than
are
that.
you?
The station's
Unless you're gonna call me
emergency
mean
server had
names.
defaulted to Grace's original logic processing.
I see.
That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure.
Okay.
And a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans.
Right.
When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
Incredible.
This looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
Wow.
Amazing. Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. It makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
Why not? Sounds
Do you
awesome.
want this?
With some difficulty, I will need to direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
What? You can't. You can't just leave me like that.
You
Good
still there?
lord.
Where would I have gone?
Okay.
Different?
Alright.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates
Spooky.
through the very walls of the structure.
You're red
I
as
shall
well.
start the turbine.
Are you
after
evil?
you prime the generators that open the spillway.
Yes,
And this
sir.
turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again.
Okay.
You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty. These look like cartridges.
Okay.
You know what's in these?
Go to the 3 generators
Oh,
overlooking the
you're no
turbine.
fun. Sorry. That's mean. But you're not. You're just a big, red, boring guy. I'd be happy for you to
happy.
convince me otherwise, though.
Someone ripped this apart.
Yeah.
Enough,
Wait.
laddie.
Wait.
You must
Dude.
go to the generators.
No. I want
These
to
look
know
like
what's
micro
going on.
processors. Amazing.
And I got an achievement for ignoring him. Let's
For
go.
the last time, go to the generators.
I
So,
will
how do
slap
need to store
you.
these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
I see.
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all
Very cool.
part of Grace. Aspects of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be.
It's not
I
ominous
was the light
at all.
that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
Well, I'm happy for you.
The turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
That's not
I
good.
must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
Damn.
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
As in, like, go right down there or use the cool ass crane to hoist it up? Ah, go down there. I want to use the crane though.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm sure I get to.
It's safe to be down here, right?
Of
You
course.
shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
I was
It is
just about
not.
to say that. Okay. Well, that reassures me. Appreciate it.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
Let's go, dude. That's what I've been waiting for.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes.
I don't know how I feel about you yet. Do I trust you? Who knows? I certainly don't know. Operate. I sure hope I know how to do this. It's just like playing a game,
You
right?
must first cast out the old turbine.
Alright. Oh, look, it actually says hoist.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
I cast you aside, wretched unit. There you go in there.
Now you shall place the new turbine.
Yes, I shall. Come on, this way. There you go. Kaplunk. Incredible. That is bright. Oh my lord.
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
What the hell? Who's Everett?
Behold my power.
It's glorious.
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined.
What?
Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment.
Yeah.
Just calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper.
Hmm.
But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return.
Yeah, I
From
really don't
Sol's
trust you.
fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It
Okay.
took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered.
Okay.
We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located.
I don't feel safe.
Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's records
Like dragons and stuff?
Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Okay.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
I suppose we do. This is cool. This is very cool so far. I feel uneasy,
From what I can tell, there is
but
some sort of
in a good
tracking
way.
system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
Okay. Is it a motorbike? That'd be pretty cool, right? I really would like my AI back.
I will illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
Thanks. Am I gonna have to do another square? Probably.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Alright, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tau.
Who would know that?
Yeah, who the
Perhaps an archaeologist?
dude?
How about the Greek letter Chi?
Dude. What? What? Who?
The Roman numeral 10?
Oh, I can do
Okay,
that.
Okay.
Can I do that? Wait. What is 10?
Please tell me you know your Roman numerals. How about a big fat X? You know that one?
I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, it is
It's the
X.
symbol you use to sign documents.
Just give me a sec.
There we go. Is that not? Hold on. I'm going. There we go. Really was a big fat
Not
X.
the way to your ship.
No, it isn't.
Do you believe
Bitch,
Grace
shut
may have
up.
done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Maybe.
What?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Too smart.
Humans would have been
We got
given
scared.
no reason to question my bearing.
It's
You
one of my
shut your
theories,
mouth.
yes?
You
This must
creepy
be the main
AI.
entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addy.
A
The
ball.
pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
Great. Let me examine
What are these
this.
for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire, but they
Cool.
no longer store any useful information.
Oh, that's not cool. What is this doing here? Just a big drop for no reason. Which way? This way. I'm going this way.
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
Yes,
Another way to see it? Sure.
of course it matters. Beautiful things you want to stare at longer.
Cool
You know.
statue.
Oh, it's Jupiter.
Maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just curious. Is this an
Right.
airlock?
Yes, the spire
Do you really have to ask?
can be pressurized.
Beep.
I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
Yes.
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking.
Yes.
Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
Okay.
Hello, Addie.
Hello.
Hello. So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush.
I like you.
If you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here
See,
we go.
this one's a nice one. I like this AI. She seems nice. Whoa.
Wow.
Hello?
How are these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural
Beautiful,
world
that's what it
important
is.
for a person's well-being. A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think? Do you
Yeah.
see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness. The flowers defying the hoarfrost. as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
I like her.
Fancy words do not
Can I go in
make
here?
this any less
No.
idiotic.
Do you
Dude.
recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love
A couple.
to hear what you think of them. For the calibration process, go ahead.
I couldn't
and choose
name
a
them.
bloom, Addie.
Oh, okay. Ah.
I
Purple.
like this one.
A wonderful choice.
Thank you, I know.
You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you to the spire. I'm making the lighting adjustments now.
Whoa.
You can make your way to the artifact display by the boardwalk.
This one, yeah. That was cool. Fueled by curiosity. I mean,
Please consider
I
an object,
am a
Addie.
curious person. I'll consider... Wait. I like the fox. I like the little
This
fox.
statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful.
It's not a fox, it's a wolf.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
Exactly.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
More than
Am
that.
I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
Thank you.
Sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
It is, and shut
Temperature
up.
preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about
Exactly.
freezing and we proceed?
It's
How
really up to
about
Addie.
you be
If you
quiet
don't wish to
and let me
consider more
talk to
objects, I
empathy?
can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move to the pergola in the center of the room.
I want to keep examining. That's what I want to
I
do.
have no idea what this is.
It's an anvil.
A weapon or
She's never seen
tool
an
of some kind?
anvil?
It's a device for working metal. Why do you suppose it's in this garden, Addie?
It could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps?
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
Exactly. Okay. Lantern.
Is this a lantern?
An expression of our certainty in the flow of time.
How so?
They're so beautiful. I love these
Spent months
lanterns.
Carving this remarkable device based on the absolute certainty that after day, night would follow.
Alright, I follow.
You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
This
must
is
be
nice.
Classical, or made in the style.
The ancient Greeks boarded their ships and set out to explore the world, to discover its gods and conquer its monsters.
I see.
You are an explorer, Addie. But are you here to meet a god or to slay some beast, I wonder?
I really hope not
What
to
would
slay
you say these
beasts.
objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
Yeah.
Things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
I believe that's all I will need to set the perfect temperature.
No, I want to examine this.
You can move to the pergola.
This
and-
looks
No,
like Pacific
shush.
Revival.
I'm examining.
Archway, maybe.
See, and I got an
It's a big
achievement for
beast
it.
ship all this way.
So it must be important. Even though it's no longer holding up a roof.
I guess its purpose has changed.
As can happen with people, too.
Yes. Yes, it can.
Perfect timing. The room is fully compressed and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call
Hell
me
yeah.
old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
I'm already here. Just let me sit down. You see that? I glided across the floor. That's how tranquil I am right now.
Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
Oh.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Well, you better be.
Okay.
I don't want to choke on air.
Now I want you to take a deep breath.
Oh,
A nice, deep breath.
don't be creepy
Hold
about it.
There. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when you're ready, another deep breath in. Deep as you can, Addie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath.
Yes, ma'am.
Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Alright.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Yeah, stretch. We'll make your back feel better.
Wonderful. How's that feel, Addie?
Incredible.
Kinda nice.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot.
Alright.
I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And that's 10 seconds.
Look at that.
Excellent, Addie. We've done great work here today.
I'm the best explorer.
I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
Thank you.
So we can
Let's
move the
go.
transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
Okay. So far, so good. So far, so peaceful. Pressurize.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't
Will do.
suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Hello.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Yeah. Ice.
Very cool.
Shall I
These
break it?
tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get
Whoa.
this thing working. That's a lot of ice. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Wouldn't
Yeah,
build a
it
system
will.
like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end.
Hell
This must
yeah.
be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here.
Okay,
No
examine.
power?
There is no current running
Someone
to
ripped
this
it out.
console.
Who's done that?
Control
Are they
will be
still here?
required to reroute
I hope they're
power.
not.
And you defied my
Whoa.
wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers.
Don't do that with the
boss.
lights. With the lights.
I am the only answer.
No.
Control?
Egotistical maniac.
Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I
These are
said,
seats.
you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's
A
got good sonic For
jetpack?
some reason.
I will take
This one
that.
looks to be in working order.
Let me in. Give it. Let me. I want this. Dude. Jetpack. Fly up to the ice. Chip that away. Elevator's free. Give it. Ah. Fine.
This should show the power status of the room's various systems.
Beep.
Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers.
Okay.
My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth
Yeah,
a
punch
try.
it.
Well, there's your problem right there.
Got no
Someone
fuse.
removed the entire power relay.
As I told
Or
you,
power relay,
So
yeah.
why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power.
Don't
grids
say that. He'll
across
hear
the
you.
hyperplanets.
And he'll kill us.
Well, I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What
I
do
see.
do, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind.
You activated Control and Empathy.
For all the good that did us.
Is there
Dude.
another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little Empathy?
I suppose it's possible. But there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Any worse than Control?
It
No.
can always be worse.
No, it can't.
Sounds
Not
like a
worse than
wonderful
control.
idea, Addie.
Thank you.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
He already is.
Addie?
Yep,
Hey.
it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
I don't know.
Powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right.
I like him.
Routing is good to go.
Sounds cool. It,
You can
not
meet me
him.
at the breaker
Sorry.
panel.
Meet you.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good.
He sounds
Now you
like.
can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
Who does he sound like? Kind of sounds like Gumball.
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
I don't think he is though. It. Sorry. You know, don't want to make anyone
Go
butt
ahead.
hurt.
Push the throttle on the console.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Hello.
Oh, that's not good.
Jetpack
I'm
time.
so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you.
That's fine.
It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
I think I have a solution.
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. All right, pal.
Finally.
Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
It's gonna
I think you're
launch
gonna
me.
like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Boop. Boop,
Look at
boop,
that.
boop.
Little blue light.
Yep.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you
What?
able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
How
Can you
sweet.
open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
I'm scared. Is it gonna explode in my hands?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I like that. What is it?
It's fire.
It's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone remove them.
Okay.
God damn it.
I can take control if you like.
Yeah, do that.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy.
Don't
Stuff
kill
shoots
me.
out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
It's the gist of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
To the ice.
All right. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
As long as you don't kill me.
Yeah, please don't.
All right. This should be close enough.
Yeah.
Warm.
Just hold
Burn.
me
How do
steady.
you know it's warm? You're a robot.
It's really hard.
Oh my god, dude.
It's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
Dude. 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 Control it.
Ah,
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
Are we
I
good?
think that's good. Let's
Yeah,
have a look at the
okay.
rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally.
Yeah.
There's more ice here on the right.
Burn.
Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Okay, there we go. Hold it. Hold it.
Ah,
Hold it.
short bursts, Addie. He's really struggling.
Oh, okay. He. Okay. I'll call him he then. Come on. There you go. Nice one.
Go.
On
And this last bit here.
Skadoosh.
Now you've got the hang of it.
it. This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
It's the only day of your life so
I'm
far.
afraid we're almost done.
There we go.
I think that's it.
Perfect.
Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
Unfortunately, yeah. I would love to fly around on a jetpack with a flamethrower all day, but I can't. I have to find Grace.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Yeah,
Too.
that was
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Oh, yeah, right, the controls. And there we go. So, is Pal dead now, or what? Because the only reason he existed in the first place was just for this. So,
where are we heading again?
he's not dead. Let's
I'll be
go.
able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next
This is
level.
pretty. Can I touch him?
See any dead bodies?
Hope so.
You hope so. Dude. No, well, to a degree I hope so, because it would be interesting and make me a little freaked out. But at the same
Do you know if
time,
the pod system has stops along the way.
nah.
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Alright. Short and sweet. This is a bright hallway. Am I entering heaven?
This looks like a settlement.
Oh, it's just the
Look
outside.
how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic.
Why is everyone so mean?
As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable Pal now.
Don't
No.
dare. We might need him.
What's the
Ooh,
code?
more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right, slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z.
Oh,
And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel.
okay.
Just having Pal running in the background is making us all a little stupider. Honestly, do you know what backwards is? Do you know what a Z looks like?
Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. That's not backwards.
If we did switch Pal off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something. Should we have Pal do this?
There.
That was first try. Alright, there was no
I've
mistakes
been
there.
thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colourful doors.
Oh.
As I was saying,
This is nice.
empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
I can't read that.
You are a 4-year-old.
Hello?
Stop.
You're so freaky. I can't
Says
read this.
Keeper Rosaline.
Does
He
it?
looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered
Probably keeps
title
something.
if a statue was made for her.
Huh. Spire caretaker, maybe.
I'm going this way first.
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
I don't care.
You want the large doors.
No, I don't.
Where are you going?
This way.
Still not the way.
Yes, it is.
Still not the way.
Yes, it is.
Still not the way.
Okay, I've broken it. Fine. Be boring.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly alright.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you
Screw
going
you.
with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me whoever it is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant me access?
You.
Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Yeah, I bet.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down.
That'd be
I will
cool.
run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Yes.
Deal.
But no
I don't
promises.
think that smart lady likes me very much.
I don't think she does either.
Hello, Addie.
Hello?
Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Well, you suck.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
This way.
There is a room off to the side.
Yes.
That does not have an encrypted entry.
Yes.
Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
So you can open these ones?
Well, they have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you.
Yeah, gimme.
You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you mean like... Oh, okay. Cool. Easy. This place is creepy. I don't like it. I don't like the small hotel-looking walls. I feel like
This
I'm
looks
about
like
to
another
walk into
control
a
room.
murder hotel.
Looks like the image from the spire entrance.
That is not a
This
map.
must be the
You're a
spire
liar.
structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
Right there.
You need to access
Here.
the console,
Here, right there.
which is directly across from the map.
Ah, yes it is. Anyway,
More
what's
missing
this?
equipment.
This
Why?
looks carefully removed.
Yes, it does.
These
Why?
are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the spire.
Cool.
Anything interesting about the records?
No.
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look at that.
Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
Is this the console?
Yes, this is where humans can track
Yes?
activity within the spire.
Huh.
Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my
You're
comm device can
useless.
be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Alright.
There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You
There we
got
go.
it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There are millions of names here.
Millions.
There we go.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates.
Jesus.
Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor.
Ah.
Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
Okay.
Alright, what are we looking for?
I have
Grace
no idea.
processors are located at the top of the structure, as might
Here.
be expected.
Yeah.
There is also a massive
So we are-
radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Annie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Just
Okay.
a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay.
I don't trust him.
Get me to the beacon then?
Yeah, get me some bacon.
Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
He sucks then,
We
doesn't
need
he?
to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Ah.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
I'll climb.
I can see apartments.
Yeah, let's see. Climb, 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 climb.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Yes. Climb.
I can climb this.
Yes, you can.
I suppose.
There we
I
go.
don't see many other options.
Look at me go. I'm like Indiana Jones, but in space and a woman.
It's pretty much a straight shot across.
Yeah.
Looks sturdy enough.
Come on.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
No.
I've already
Well,
fallen
I
a
mean,
few
yeah,
times
but
from
no.
this height.
I've fallen from
Careful.
further.
If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
I would
Sound like
crawl.
my mom. Whoa.
Addy!
Don't.
Addy!
Dude.
Are you okay?
Yes.
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
Do I have to go back up?
So, you're going to try again after that?
Of course I
You
am.
broke your neck, Addy.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Mum.
you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
I've always enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I used to do when I had a trampoline. Just bounce as high as I can and then just let myself free fall.
Be careful.
It was so cool.
Quiet,
Exactly.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Okay, so again, I'm just supposed to do it in short bursts.
please. Yikes.
Yeah, alright, alright.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie.
There we go.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Oh, I just realised their name's changed to Mum. It's pretty cool. Okay, one more. Okay, one more again. There we go.
You could do it.
Thank you.
You should really try running across next time.
No,
I
don't say
think
that,
it
because
won't
I
be
will.
this time.
It'd be faster too.
It would. And that's why I would do it.
Empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire?
Interesting. What's this?
People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
I see.
This looks like a shrine.
To
It does.
honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
Makes sense.
Some weird little lavatory.
It's a shower.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really.
Shelves?
I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
I mean, fair.
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
Why would I? Oh yeah, right, yeah, no, that's what she means, because that's the elevator, and she won't let me into the elevator until I know whoever it is, because she's a whiny little
I light up the
robot.
lantern for you.
There you go. Beep bubble.
Another
Inside.
empty bedroom.
Love it. Another nothing. Anything out here?
I don't see a way up.
Okay. Well, back inside then. I still feel really uneasy. I don't feel safe. I still don't feel safe. I don't know if I'm supposed to not feel safe, but I don't.
Here's the code.
Hello?
Not much here either.
What's this? Why is there? Why?
So visitors brought in their own food.
Just
They didn't
seems
stay for long. Then.
weird. And there's
It's like they were
why
on
is there no?
pilgrimages. Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
I don't like it.
Here we go.
It's freaky. The music is not helping. I assume that's the whole point. I mean, that is the whole point of music, but it's not helping.
We still have one level to go.
Uh-huh.
Hey, there's another beam here. I
God's
think it's a
sake.
shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
You just had to mention exploring, didn't you?
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff,
I,
that's okay.
you know what? I'll
Here's the
explore, and then I'll go back to the beam. Great. Anything?
I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they
Well,
left little
good.
behind.
I mean, that makes me feel a bit better. You know, yeah, like she says, so far there's no signs of violence or anything.
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Oh,
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more.
god damn it.
There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator.
Okay, never mind.
With the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
Do it.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
Don't be creepy.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your
Thank you.
device up to the canister.
Appreciate
You'll
it.
be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Great.
Okay.
I hope it's not creepy.
Hey, Grace. So I'm
pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise.
What does that mean?
My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my
What?
parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So,
Sending
here
halos. Something about wishes.
I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks. So whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
I'd hate to tell
Okay.
her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
Because it's all a lie. It's like having God, you know. It just... Oh. Why? Oh. That's why. Why did it
Someone tore
break?
this apart.
Yeah, why?
And took to pieces somewhere.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Right. That's certainly interesting.
Yeah, why would they? Okay. Interesting. Kind of spooky. No bother. And this one has been broken.
Someone's removed the keypad. I can't help but feel there's an organized effort to dismantle parts of the spire.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem
Yeah.
hidden enough to be sabotage.
yeah,
And it's too precise to be random vandalism.
Yeah.
What about Tomb Raiders?
could be.
Considered that. But
Lara Croft,
they've
maybe?
left most of the valuable stuff.
Yeah.
This was left here as a token. Or an offering.
What is this thing? It's like a bat, bird, dog, fox thing. I'd have one as a pet. Don't know about you. Okay, so I can climb. However, I did promise Pal that I would go across the beam. So, let's
So.
do that.
What should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Yeah, you do.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Okay. Elevator, I can't go through there. Okay, let's do this beam. Don't fall, don't die.
Might be worth it.
Come on.
It's a lot farther down. Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Please don't fall.
How would saying that be helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
I
Let's
guess.
keep it that way.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Well, so far so
Hang
good.
on. You got this.
I'm trying.
Okay.
That's it. Well done.
Thank you. Almost there.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Easy, Addie. Concentrate on your breathing. You are in control.
I'm very much in control. Come on, it's right there. Just get to the end. See, it's fine.
Worth it, right, Addie?
I
Totally.
don't have words.
I bet you don't. Hey, trophy. What can I say? I'm a trophy hunter. Oh, you went under the bars this time.
This
Nice.
is level 3, Addie.
Woohoo!
Look for evidence of Everett.
Hold on, before I go in there, I want to see if it. Oh no, because this would just be that area. Yeah. Give me the code.
What's the code?
Of course. I'm sorry I don't handle the beams very
Beep.
well.
Boop.
Well, it
Boop.
shows you care, I guess. Any way
Yeah.
of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
This one's messy. There's another recording. that's it. There's 2.
All right.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess
Choose
no
you.
one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but
Called to the Spire.
greatly honored. At my age, I thought I
That's all I can recover from this one.
Sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire.
Yeah.
She was in control of it all.
Let's try this one.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me.
That's such a waste. Sorry. But it is. It's a waste. Oh, you know, they would only be proud of me if I made my wish count.
Pal Jr.
So I'm gonna
I was
make
thinking
them
something that
be
sums
proud
up
of
what he
me.
does.
I can do many things.
Stupid.
Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
Jack
So we
then.
can call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Alright, Jack.
Here you go.
Jack it is.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
That's nice though. This got creepy fast.
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Or the Spire lost power. I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Could be. Freaky deaky. What is that? Oh, it's burnt wood, so coal.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from our station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be
Okay.
locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
Well, hopefully not.
ominous.
Bit weird. I mean, there's no dead bodies in here, so hopefully nothing bad did happen. This way.
Here you go. Try again.
I was gonna say. Oh,
That's not it.
fucking! It didn't respond fast enough to my button clicks.
There we go.
There we go. This one's weird, it's dark.
Looks like Olympia Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
Okay.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north, I took the boys 3 months round trip.
And you wish that they win?
No score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. Gracie. The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them. Like
There you go.
Space me out the airlock humiliated. That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this recording?
Olympia
right.
is still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Yeah.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message
Oh,
was
hello.
recorded.
So he
Secret.
stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
Oh
Need
my
access
god.
to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Yeah.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Thanks.
Or you could uncover more canisters.
I already have.
And learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority.
Shut
We
up.
must move on.
I don't care what you think. Oh, I can't interact with this one? Oh, dude, really? I found it and I can't... Man. At least let me pick it up and throw it or something. You know, give me something. Alright, another room.
Here you go. Again, Addie.
What?
Honestly, how did you ever manage to get here on your own?
I'm gonna beat you. Oh.
That's it.
Two more canisters. And a picture.
Someone left a portrait.
Weird. Just an odd portrait.
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
And you must shut your mouth.
Here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory. Her wishes. Her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
Yeah.
Why do you insist on defying me?
Because you're
Starting to
a
enjoy
bitch.
it.
Doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now without one. I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made it for us. With your wisdom, you are missed.
So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
I guess.
Unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect. Here you go.
Maybe.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
Nope.
I believe Control has turned them off, Addy.
Of course he
Not
has.
cool, boss. Control?
You'll need to use your helmet light.
Yeah, good thing I remembered. Oh. Entered the dark room. That's the achievement I just got.
Look how beat up this is.
Someone wasn't happy.
I believe fear also played a part here.
Don't say that.
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, there's been peace for like centuries now, right? But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars, and bad guys, and pirates, and people who need saving, and it's exciting, right? And of course, it's awful, people dying. But I feel like there's no way to, prove yourself. Nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense? I just want something, anything at all to happen. I guess that's what I wish for. Not like a war or anything, just something.
So this guy was just bored?
Because he didn't have a friend like you, Addy.
I think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
Yeah.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish.
Okay.
Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous. My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
It doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
No.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
I guess so, but it's still a bit weird. It's like she forced them to come here somehow. It just doesn't sit right. It just doesn't feel okay.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Like the four corners of the pad.
Oh, that is easy.
You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. There's
Where?
one in every room in the settlement.
Oh, well,
The keepers must
these.
have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
It interests me very much. It's really odd. Oh, okay, it's coming. I was gonna say. Whoa, this is cool. I thought maybe I could sit down, but I guess not.
Did you like my little game?
Huh?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself.
Dude.
Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
I don't think anyone
We have
does.
arrived at our destination.
This is grand.
The Spire pilgrims must have gathered here.
Super
To
creepy.
listen to the keeper's sermons, I guess.
People will return here once the beacon is restored.
I don't like it.
Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
I really don't like it. I hate churches. Anything that looks like a church. Anything that is
This
a
must be the
church.
keeper's pulpit.
A view out over the masses.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. Why is stuff broken? Why is graffiti on the wall? Why is all this here? I
The
don't
masses found their own way up.
enjoy.
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
Yeah. I don't like it. I mean, obviously they used them to throw up there.
This explains all the canisters lying around.
Must have been fun.
It
Well,
have been chaos.
would be fun
There
though.
was clearly a lot of anger directed toward the Keeper.
But
Where
why?
is Grace? Well, I'm not alone in wondering.
I am here. It is the people who are lost.
Maybe then it was something to do with everyone got sent here. Grace forced everyone to come here. And then she disappeared. So everyone was lost.
Pilgrims were building fires. Why would they do that? People were clearly sleeping here. They must have dragged this up from the settlement.
But then that doesn't explain why we don't see any bodies or anything. So clearly everyone got out, everyone escaped.
Judging by bedding and volume of food containers, 5 to 10 people might have been here for over 20 days.
Well, good on them for surviving for that long. I know I keep saying I don't feel safe. I feel even less safe now that I'm in a church area. I just don't. They really freak me out. They're just not. I don't like them. I just don't like them. There you go.
Seems to be holding my weight.
Good. Why is your music doing that? Why has it got a boom? Why is it booming? I constantly feel like someone's going to jump out at me.
At least a couple people worked together to break through here.
Yeah.
More camps. Another stage in the siege. Looks like the numbers really fell off here. Most gave up by now.
Or died.
No bodies yet. Death to Everett. Pretty clear who they blamed. It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
Damn, he really wasn't
This
liked.
must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when
Hold
Grace
on.
shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. She got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade. We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended. So the Keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors, gave his sermons. Can you imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
Be a bit
the
weird.
Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There is sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
Yeah. That's true. Should have turned my light on before I squeezed through here.
Can't make this out.
Yeah, who knows? Well, this one.
2766 to 2780. These dates are from
Wow.
the old Julian calendar, which
Old?
makes them very old.
1,200 years by all accounts.
Nothing here either. 2780 to 2830. I'm guessing these were the time periods that these keepers served here.
Telling me the 2800s are
Second
old
barricade.
to you.
Looks like they got under this one. 2942 to 2956. This would mean keepers were at the spire for at least...
444 years.
Good
sounds about
lord.
right.
It's a lot of time.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
Air tank.
Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
Oxygen tanks. Everett upped the ante. Cut off life support here.
God damn. Everett's ruthless. Bloody ruthless.
Canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
Yeah, hack it, hack it, hack it, hack it, hack it.
Oxygen is almost out. We are going to make one last push today before returning to the ships.
Oh, so
Grace,
they...
help us. We will win.
So they could just return to the ships. Okay.
Hold on, Addy. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
There we go.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
Okay. Beep.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Addy.
Screw you.
What happened here?
More rioting?
Oh god, yeah, this isn't moving.
This doesn't look operational.
That's what I said.
Try it, Addy.
Okay.
I mean, you can try, but there's ice and stuff. Yeah.
It's ice again?
Yeah.
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Ugh.
Only I can do.
Oh, for God's sake.
On one condition.
Okay.
What's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
No.
Hang on.
No, Addy.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire.
No, you creepy
My
bastard.
words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Yes, she will.
To the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
No.
The door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise, yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm?
It's an important decision, to be sure.
I don't know. Because I feel like, obviously, like they say, if I go out, I could die to the storm. But I also feel like if I go out into the storm, Control is gonna kill me. Because he's a big, scary, whiny baby. But then if I throw my thing out the window, then I can't use any of them for anything. And that also means that I lose communication with my guy.
You must not do this, Addy.
You must
Taking
not
this risk,
continue
you
speaking.
jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
This is what can happen when you make ultimatums.
Yeah.
You and your ilk were distracting Addy from her true purpose.
We are providing Addy with a variety of perspectives.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's go.
boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
I'm gonna be fine. Well, I might as well have fucking thrown it away.
Parents from the storm.
Addy?
Alan?
Where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addy. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
Nuh-uh.
Good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
Yeah.
To get back.
Alan?
Crap.
Alan!
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are
Well, I have to, don't I?
Choice?
you? There is also a path that descends into the canyon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure
pretty
looks
boring.
faster. And more fun.
Exactly.
Don't tease, Addy. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
But I want to go across this.
What are you thinking, Addy?
It's the fastest
Kind of spooky.
Breathe, Addie.
It's a little high.
That's it. Well done.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm dead.
Great save.
Never mind.
That was too close.
Keep going. Everything's fine.
Not sure this was the smartest choice.
Well, I've done it now, so.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But what kills
True.
you kills you.
Take it
Also
in,
true.
Addie. How many humans can say they've climbed across a train track bridge thingy in a lunar ice storm? They only live once, right?
Triple true.
I'm not sure that applies to you.
Oh, maybe not. But who knows what's going to happen at the end of all this?
I'm gonna have to run and jump across this, aren't I? At some point.
Maybe you're right, pal. That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
You can make that, right, Addie?
Can I?
The consequences here.
You're back.
I never left, Addie. I simply can't. And you can't make that jump.
It is unlikely.
You're a liar.
And a failed attempt would risk grave injury.
Listen to logic. You must turn back and take the canyon path.
You guys have no faith in me. Do it.
Here goes nothing.
See?
No.
Well, shit.
Oh.
You okay? I think I heard something break.
That would be Addie's helmet light. Otherwise, your suit is intact.
Good.
Just winded, I think.
I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought for sure you could make it.
So did I.
Disappoint.
Your vitals are still good. Can you stand?
Yep.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Addie,
Yeah.
Say it, Mom. You were right.
I don't want to be right. I want you to be okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Not really, but
Okay, I guess I'm not fine.
You're going to push on.
gotta push on.
Damn straight. Well, there we go. Made it.
How much farther?
It's another 50
Which
meters
way?
to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
And what would have been the fun in that?
So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay.
For prying, Addie.
That's okay. I just want to concentrate on my work here.
Fair. Come on.
It's certainly more sheltered here.
I may not always approve of your choices, but they've gotten you this far.
Let me down.
I guess.
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
I see. It's a good reason. Can I please, for the love of God, go down? Okay. Maybe I just can't. That was thunder. There was some big thunder. Any ice monsters? Any Whompers? Not so far.
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see
Okay.
if there's another way up.
No, I'll bring it down. Watch me.
So I can bring down the ladder by
What
doing
the
something.
Lord?
With considerable help from one of us, perhaps.
You don't need to take that. The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
I don't care about your respect for me.
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
No.
No, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my assistance.
I might need your assistance.
You remember the number you are trying to reach is 50.
I'm aware.
I'm here if you need me, Eddie.
Oh, wait. Shit. There we go.
So smart, Eddie.
I know I am.
Compared to what?
Compared to you, dumbass.
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
Well, your mum.
It's fine to do the work sometimes.
This is like the ladder in Metal Gear Solid. I mean, this one is considerably shorter, but no, it's not. Doesn't feel like it. Okay.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
That's convenient. For once.
Yeah, suspiciously convenient.
There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Addy.
Shut up.
But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
That's all that matters.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Yeah.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
You're so scary. I don't feel safe around you.
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
Yeah, I want to
The
do
rooms
that.
ahead are safely pressurized, Addy.
Okay, good.
You're good to go.
They don't look safe, I will say.
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters.
Oh, this is
Processors
weird.
are somewhere above.
Pretty basic accommodations.
Yeah. Odd.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And when new ones will return.
Stop! You keep freaking me out whenever you speak.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Like me.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only
Ominous.
pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle
Hmm.
wanted Grace shut down.
No, it doesn't. No more examination. What about in here? Well, this is spooky. Why can't I turn my light on? Why can't I turn my light on?
Nope.
Were you thinking it might fix itself after your fall?
You're welcome to say it.
Oh yeah, right. I did.
There's
Yeah,
nothing for me to say that you don't already.
I forgot that they. I forgot they said it was broken. Oh well. No dark rooms for me then, please. Why is the bed gone? So much odd objects are missing. So many odd objects are
This
missing.
door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Me neither.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
You're wrong. There always is. Oh.
This would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Yeah.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace.
Yeah.
This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper.
Okay.
This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Good point.
Coincidence.
The human in the loop, I guess?
Very good point. Oh yeah, this one's different.
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
There's like one guy standing out above.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
Yeah, exactly.
Human sacrifice.
I'm
Perhaps.
guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Uh-huh. Maybe dependent on their wish. Perhaps.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The
Does it?
ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean,
Not
it
wrong.
makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Yes.
So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper,
Press it.
I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Oh, that as
Maybe
well.
the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here. Ah.
True.
Well, does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
No.
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
That's idiotic.
Try it.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
No.
Congratulations on your new job.
No way.
My God.
This is glorious. Whoa! I'm happy.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room
Ah.
consolidated onto master canisters.
Interesting.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement. Just static.
The recording
Boring.
is too deteriorated for standard playback.
Oh,
You'll
heck.
need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Here we go.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own.
It's a while.
It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us.
Oh.
I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a look up here first, though.
Where are you going, Addie?
Nowhere.
Looking around.
Theremin.
Is this a theremin?
Can I play
It
it?
is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
I've always wanted to use one.
It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling.
There we go. Got the achievement.
Decent sized bed. You think Keeper's ever had partners?
Are you
Perhaps.
considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Bit rude.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Yeah, me neither.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed. And I think we can assume Everett was not using it to send wishes to Grace.
Be a bit weird.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you
Lies.
using secret passageways?
Yes.
Maybe.
I would think the mechanism for transporting wishes to Grace would be housed somewhere on Everett's
Oh,
workstation.
fine.
That does make sense.
Fine. I'll stop being cool and looking for secret passageways and trying to be a Tomb Raider and all that sort of shit. I'll just pull this lever. Happy? Oh, hello. Ah. Ah.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. You don't suppose Everett crawled in here?
The cavity would be big enough
Perhaps.
to contain an average human.
Get in it.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
Well,
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
I mean, I've come this far. I might as well finish it.
Well, I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
There's no way to raise this container from inside.
Flick that. Get in.
This is not allowed, Addie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
Yes, ma'am. Whoa. Broke into heaven. That's the achievement I got. Okay, I guess I'll exit.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I
Yeah.
speak with my voice.
Can you get
Huh.
me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Yeah, just jump.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
You don't. You really don't.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.
That does appear to be the design.
It's weird that they're... Well, no. I was going to say it's weird that they're not, but it's not. Grace is deactivated. Of course they're not going to move.
think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
Right.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that Grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
I guess. So Everett was living
I
here.
can't detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines
This
of
is
this
what is
room.
so
Aw, man.
weird.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone?
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. What?
The
Where is
oxygen tanks at his
everyone?
bedside would suggest
Where are the bodies?
Restoring Grace must have meant a great deal to him.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
Probably shuts
You
her
will have
off.
to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
Okay. Let me just
He
examine.
was working on his machine to the very end.
You'll have to prime the machine first. You'll have to prime the machine
Yeah, right.
first.
Okay, fine.
Is this a primer?
Yes.
But it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order.
I'm gonna go with this one.
The primer that is currently online.
This must be the primer.
Yeah.
It is.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
Okay.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
One more.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Okay.
Look for the misaligned energy beam.
Yeah, this one. Oh, okay. This one?
Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
That one.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Addie arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
Too bad.
It will be different. But who's to say you won't
What am I
like
supposed
it?
to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
God damn it.
The voltage will be enough to kill you.
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
Do it.
What do you think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you. And I really don't see any other way.
I'll
Do
give
it.
you enough time to get there, Addie.
Yeah, do it.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here
Go.
we go.
Bit slow there.
How you doing, pal?
So far, so good. Oh!
This isn't the time. This isn't the time.
This is getting hard. Oh!
Okay.
Well done. Hold on, Addie.
Go.
Please hurry.
Go.
You
Go.
have to move, Addie.
Go. Should have sprinted across this one.
Hurry, Addie.
Jesus.
You did it, pal. Super proud of you.
It's a big jump.
Didn't I?
Yes. Well done.
Whee! Yeah, I was close.
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That's it.
There we go.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
Great.
You're a great friend, Addie. I've never had so much fun before you arrived.
Aww.
Come to think of it, I don't remember anything before you arrived.
It's because you didn't
Maybe
exist.
Next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
No, I
Do we
guess not.
Really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
Man.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will.
I will, pal.
Gonna miss you guys.
You really are the best, Addie.
Thank you.
I think I love you.
Well, that's
Whoa.
over.
Whoa.
We'll be able to
Whoa,
hear ourselves
whoa.
think now.
Whoa, whoa,
You will
whoa.
need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
Yeah, okay.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Good.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use.
That's good.
The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on.
Oh my
You will
god.
need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
This
The
one.
one producing a small electrical fire.
Oh.
Everett was quite the electrician.
Oh yes.
One thing I do not
It is.
understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
What are you talking about?
You were prepared to enter this spire without enough oxygen to make it back to your ship. A class of ship, from my records, that would not hold enough fuel for a return trip.
And why are you asking me this now?
I suppose it might have been comical to see how Mum would have handled the realization.
You know what's wrong with it?
The
No,
relay stick switch has
I wanted to
reset.
hear that.
It will need to be configured to its hardware ID 113.
This again. This looks complex.
The
113.
sequence is on, off, on.
That's it.
Okay, well, thank you.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment, I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think
Fair.
I found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
You're looking
Yeah.
for the logic switch, Addie.
Oh yeah, right.
This is control.
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Addie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Thanks.
It's already been worth it. Just you and me, Control.
Great.
Still sulking, I see.
Yeah.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
Yeah.
I chose my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Addie.
No. Even if it is foolish, I want to see
You
what
must
happens.
not do this, Addie.
There we go.
Sorry, Addie. I cannot let you do this.
Yeah, you can.
What are you doing?
Oh god.
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must
Come
not
on.
proceed.
Come on. Fuck you, Control.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
I
Oh my
thought
god,
you
this
were
is a
here to
struggle.
help humankind. You are ensured.
And there we go. There we go. There we go. Control.
Grace?
I'm glad you're gone.
Yes, Addie.
Hey.
Really bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
You're beautiful.
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I've gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addie.
Huh?
At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you
Yeah.
hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Okay. Sure thing.
I was programmed with one purpose, to serve the best interests of humankind.
Right.
There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn.
Yeah.
All were welcome to teach me, and I am the son of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need. I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system.
Right.
I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that. So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
Right.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addie, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years.
Wow, really?
Do you recall that purple bloom you chose in my garden?
Yes, I do.
A unique bloom you spotted in a sea of others. I believe it still suits you.
Thank you.
An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore. You are
It's the moon.
drawn to adventure. You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here. You had the courage to jump the canyon span, as well as the strength to pick yourself up after your predictable downfall.
Yeah.
You used mind over ladder, and you play the theremin wonderfully.
Thank you.
You, Addie, are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addie.
No, don't.
Do you wish for me to return?
Wow. Wow. That was incredible. That was genuinely incredible. Just a good game. Just a really nice experience. It was, I mean, yeah, I did feel uneasy throughout the entirety of it. However, in hindsight, that was beautiful. That was a really good story. I liked that a lot. That was a really, really good experience. I liked that. That was great. That was really great. Oh.
Small excursion, she said.
Nah.
Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety, too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Didn't the door fall off? Man. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, that was great. I mean, if anyone's watching this and you have the chance to play this game, do it. That was super good. That was a nice sort of... a nice look into the future, I think, and a nice, especially now, at the moment, having this whole big boom of AI and everything, it was good to have a game represent that, and sort of mirror the concerns that we as humans have with the possibility of AI taking over and all that sort of stuff. Except in this, the AI turned itself off rather than us trying to stop it from taking over or doing whatever it did. In fact, the main person in this game, other than the main character, was desperately trying to switch it back on. And I also think that's a really cool concept as well, like having this AI that's built to obviously help humanity, but then having it like open to people to come and teach it, rather than it just being some robot in like a science lab, and 3 scientists are just speaking to it, saying like, oh, this is right and wrong, all that sort of stuff. The AI itself got to learn from every possible person it could, and it was nice just sort of seeing the different aspects of it all, the different emotions from everything, and how they all played their own part, and then having to combine all of them to get the greater understanding of what was going on. Yeah, that was incredible. That was really, really good. I don't think I will make another episode on this. No, I'm not going to make another episode on this. I think that was a good... I mean, clearly there's, other endings and other stuff I could have done, but I don't think it's warranted for another video. But if you want to see it, go watch someone else get the different ending. But this is the end. This is the end of this episode. This is the end of this game. 1-part series. I don't think I've ever done one of those before. No, I have. I lied. I did it with one of the Modern Warfares. Anyway, if you enjoyed, as always, hit the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the game, and your thoughts on everything that happened. Theories, I know by this point it's past, but I hope that anyone who watches this sort of writes their theories in the comments as to what happened as they're watching it. That would be really cool. Yeah, I don't know what's next. I don't know what I'm going to play next, but I'm sure it'll be amazing. So I will see you all then. Toodaloo, buckaroos.